Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres with coachingwithandres.com. And ladies, we're going to talk about the best advice for dating. The best advice for dating. You heard it. The best advice for dating. What is your best advice for dating? I want to hear your comments, your suggestions, your coaching tips. Leave a comment right now below. What is the best advice you've gotten or you've learned in your experience of dating? What's the best advice? I can't wait to see this. I answer all these comments myself personally, so I can't wait to see what you all got to say because now you're going to teach me something. But what I have here are a few points we're going to go over. Before we go over our best advice in dating, I would really appreciate the subscription. Hit the like if you like the video. And again, share this video to anyone that you might know or you think that might benefit off this. Number one, the best advice in dating. This is a tough one. I know I've done it wrong, and we all have done it wrong. Don't lose yourself in the momentum of things. What do you think that means? Obviously, it's great that you have the excitement. It's great that you found this spark. There's connection. There's chemistry. There's something different, coach. He's something different. I love it. I love it. You want that passion. You want that fire. You want that spark, that chemistry. But don't lose yourself in the momentum. Because that momentum, you want that momentum to last as long as possible. You want to extend that momentum. I always say this to my clients, and I was like, ladies, you finally found a good man, and you want to rush the dance. You want to rush the dance to get to the destination, the goal, the title, the exclusivity, the commitment. And I understand that's the ultimate goal, but we can't rush ourselves towards it because we don't know if he deserves it. But I get the excitement of why you might see that he deserves it. I get what you see, that what you like so far, and already assume he might be the person worth it. But that's what actually makes us take those situations and we blind ourselves with this love, this infatuation, and we assume everything's going to be right. We assume everything's going to work out perfectly towards exclusivity, commitment, and relationship. That's why it's key to not lose yourself in the momentum. Enjoy the momentum. Soak in the momentum of the feelings, but do not lose yourself. A lot of times I've seen is that the exciting part of the relationship, the first 2 months, 3 months, if not maybe up to 6 months, the honeymoon phase, are moments where you realize you start to decide if you want to have a relationship with someone. It's very common. Nothing wrong with it. But I always say you kind of want to see how you guys resolve any initial or natural conflict. Small or big or anything. How do you guys cooperate? How do you guys compromise? How do you guys communicate in those tough situations that life itself will present to you? Obviously, you don't want to initiate the argument or the fight or the conflict, but when something does naturally happen, a misunderstanding, a rescheduling, a family obligation, a traveling trip, whatever, you want to see how you both interact with each other, how you guys are considerate, sensitive to each other's needs, not using certain strong words or triggering each other, how to resolve certain conflict. That will give you a good point of how you would resolve future conflicts in the relationship. So if that's a good experience, that means you feel a little more confident about going further in this. Why I'm talking about that is that because that's part of the momentum that you should be patient enough that you don't lose yourself in to see when that happens, how that works out to give yourself more confidence, more security, more stability, even more love at the end of the day towards that person to keep on moving forward and drive this relationship, escalate this love in a natural way. So you're not losing yourself in it. You have moments of losing yourself in the moment of it. I think that's great. When you guys are just stuck in locked eyes together. Beautiful. I love it. But overall, if you lose yourself, then you're going to miss these certain key points, these key factors that are important for a relationship to work. Like I mentioned before in my other relationships about how love is a choice. Love is a choice, right? And we usually bank on the chemistry, assuming we're connected and we have compatibility. And usually sometimes you bank on the connection, thinking the chemistry is great, but maybe we'll find out if we're compatible. When you take your time, you enjoy the chemistry, you build the connection, and you see, observe, and feel the compatibility. And when you feel, see, and know there's compatibility, that's usually not rushed through. You didn't lose yourself in that. You've taken the time to develop that. Then you commit exclusivity, title, relationship. There's no time frame, so I can't give you an exact time how long that takes. But it's being patient, and key thing is not to lose yourself in the beginning stages of the excitement, the love, the spark, the fire. Those are beautiful things. Enjoy it for what it is, but keep your priorities straight. Enjoy it for what it is, but keep your independence going. And let's see if he deserves more of your time, more of your availability. And let's see if that builds the chemistry, connection, and compatibility. And then when that's established, then you can lose yourself a little more than you had before, because now you have a foundation. You have something established. And that sometimes we don't really do because we're impatient, because we're excited. So it's not shame on you, people. It's life. It's everyone does it. I've done it. But we want to make sure we're a little more present in these great moments and take it for what it is and let it build to that compatibility. Number 2, don't mistake the excitement for being in love. Don't mistake the excitement for being in love. What do you think I mean by that? Love is exciting, people. I love love. I'm full of love. Love is exciting. Feeling loved is exciting. Feeling like you're getting someone's attention is exciting. But don't confuse the excitement of that of being in love with someone. Because when you're in love with someone, you're in love with someone for who they are, not how they make you feel. You're in love with who they are, accepting the good, the bad, and the ugly with what they have. Accept the whole thing. That's really being in love. Sometimes we get our excitement such to a high point or a high place that we assume, I'm so excited, I'm in love with this person, I'll take everything that comes with that person, when you don't necessarily know that yet. It's untapped territory. It's inexperienced moments. You don't know that. You get excited for it and you assume. You basically take what you know from someone that you like in the very beginning and you fill in the gaps of everything else with only the things that you like. Everyone's got some level of a package deal in some form. So as much as you feel like you're excited to take on that package, don't confuse that with being in love with someone. Get to know someone a little more. Take your time again, not getting lost in the momentum. Respecting the dynamic, the situation that they're in, whatever it is. Long distance, single parent, divorced recently, looking for a job. Whatever it is, there's always something. Take your time. Because if there's something great going on and you are with that person, the right person, they're not going to want to rush it either. They're seeing something great within you too, and they want to take the time to secure these possible doubts, secure these possible cracks, establish a stronger, more solid foundation, taking your time. Again, don't lose yourself in the momentum, and don't confuse excitement with being in love. Being in love is exciting, but that's how you know you're invested in all of it, not just the good times. A lot of times people think they're in love, but they're only in love with the exciting parts of what they love. Being in love with someone is accepting all of it, and that's a beautiful thing. Number 3, love and compatibility aren't the same, like I mentioned before. Love and compatibility aren't the same. So let me elaborate more on this. A lot of people want the relationship experience, companionship, the affection, the support, even the sex, everything. There's a lot of stuff that people want their relationship experience, but not a lot of people want to put in the relationship work, the commitment, the compatibility, the sacrifice, the struggle. the compromise. A lot of people don't want to do that. They ride the waves of the chemistry until it gets tough. They ride the waves of strong connection until it gets tested. When you realize someone's compatible with you is that they try to secure your insecurities and you try to secure theirs. You know that my weakness might be your strength, and vice versa, and we help each other out. When you fall down, I pick you up. When you can't control what's going on and you're kind of going all over the place, I'll just continue rowing the boat. I'll stay calm and collected because I know we're going to get there together. It's a compatibility where you have someone's back no matter what. Love in someone is a very nice thing. It's a beautiful thing. But when you love someone big enough, hard enough, for long enough, then you realize the compatibility is what I see the most. They make me who I am, I make them who they are, and we work well together. That's a rare thing. That's when you realize that's a partnership. Teammate, not just boyfriend, girlfriend. We're talking something bigger. The goal, the ultimate goal, husband, wife, mother, father, parents for life, life partner, life supporter. That's when you start realizing, all right, the love can might maybe fade and come in and out, but the compatibility will always be there. And that will always spark the love to come back. Love is a choice, huh? I have this quote right here. Stop trying to look for the right person and start to become the right person. Stop trying to look for the right person and start to become the right person. And when you basically don't lose yourself in the momentum, you don't mistake excitement for being in love, and you understand love and compatibility are different, you're putting yourself in a point where you love yourself because you're becoming the right person to doing the right thing and the smart thing in the situations. Hopefully that person sees that, appreciates that, and it's mutual. Very interesting. Well, I would love to hear what you all think about this. So leave a comment, hit the subscription, and I'll see you soon with my next video topic. Thank you very much.